Question 1D. Okay, part 1, they say that they give you fx, which is ln x over x. So they ask you to show f prime x equal to 1 over x squared minus ln x over x squared. So to solve part 2, I told you before, never ever look at the question, just write down this one first. That is how you always start part 2 of question 1D. So you will get 1 mark here. Then you, based on your understanding of integration, this one can split into 2 parts. Okay. After you split AD, whatever you can do, whatever you can integrate, please do so. This one can be integrated. This is this form, which is power plus 1 divided by the power, which is negative 1 over x. So if you don't want to write so many times of this, you just do this part at the side. So you put this as negative 1 over x minus ln x over x squared dx is equal to ln x over x. It's okay you don't show me this part for this case. You can just do it at the side, then you put the answer down. So I make all the negative become positive. So it will be 1 over x plus the integral of this is equal to negative ln x over x. So therefore, integral of this will be equal to negative ln x of x. Take away this term. When you move to the other side, it becomes take away. 1 over x. Done. Now, what I can do is, I go to the question and put in the limit. 2, 3. And here I put the square bracket. 2, 3. Then I sub with 2, sub with 3, take away, sub with 2. Done. Then I can use my calculator to count certain part of it. So it will be ln 2 over 2, take away ln 3 over 3, and this part, I can use my calculator and count. And it will give me plus 1 over 6. That's it. What do you mean by from the beginning? Try not to. What for you want to put 2 and 3 from the very beginning? You're wasting your time. You can do so, but you're wasting your time. Up to you. For me, I will prefer to get my integral right first, then only I put in the limit. So I don't have to keep writing the limit. Okay, any further question on this? Okay. Integration. Using integration, that means you do like that. You will say the area of the rectangle, take away integration of 0 to k 4x minus x squared dx. The answer is equal to 8/3. So this will be a better answer than using what we so call finding the coordinates of the turning point using quadratic function. Do you get me? Hello? So the area of the rectangle will be here is k, and the height will be 4k minus k squared. So you solve for it, that's it. So this will be a better way because this is under the topic of integration. Are you okay? So that is called solve algebraically.
Understood, Miss.
So anyone want me to solve step by step for you to see? Okay, so I will find the area of a rectangle that is k, 4k minus k squared. Yeah, this one I will integrate. You integrate 4x, you got 4x squared divided by 2. You integrate x squared, you got x cubed divided by 3, 0 to k, and this is equal to 8/3. Yeah, so you got 4k squared, you can expand this, minus k cubed, take away, okay, substitute with k, take away, substitute with 0. So here is 1, here is 2, so I have 2k squared minus k cubed over 3. Since x is 0, so it will be 0 minus 0 equal to 8/3. Okay, so now I settle my problem. 4k squared minus k cubed minus 2k squared. Here minus and minus become plus, equal to 8/3. So if you want to settle this, what you can do is you can use your scientific calculator and settle this. Okay, first of all, so you have, okay, if you don't know how to simplify this, what you can do is you multiply the whole equation by 3 first, so that you will be able to add and minus easily. Okay, multiply by 3 the whole equation. So every time you multiply by 3, here you got 12k squared minus 3k cubed minus 6k squared plus k cubed equal to 8. Okay, so now you can simplify all this. Yeah, so this will be negative 3k cubed. This one and this one, you get plus 6k squared. Okay, minus 8 equal to 0. So you can use your scientific calculator to get the answer. So I have if you don't want, so your A is -3, your B is 6, your C is 0, and your D is -8. So you just key into your scientific calculator, then you get the answer. Where is the 2K? Where got 2K? -2K cubed. Oh, yes. -2K cubed. It's not 3. Thank you. -3K cubed plus K cubed is -2K cubed. So when I say algebraically, I'm referring to this part until here. So the solution for K no need is okay. So if you don't want to do it this way, you can also write the expression as 0 to K, 4 take away this. Top minus bottom also can, nothing wrong. Then dx also can. This is equal to 8/3. You'll get the same result. Are you okay? Area bounded by 2 curves. Either way you like. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Someone have pointed out. This is K and here is 4. Not this one. This is 4. The height is 4. Sorry. The height is 4. So this area is 4K. I do the changes. So the whole thing here is wrong. I make the correction. So here is 4K. Thank you, Sebastian. So the equation will be 4K minus 2K squared plus K cubed over 3 equal to 8/3. Okay, then you solve the problem. So all these are wrong. Okay, so you can solve the problem by yourself. Okay, so you got 12K squared, 12K minus 6K squared plus K cubed equal to 8. So you have your K cubed minus 6K squared plus 12K minus 8 equal to 0. So you use your scientific calculator and get the answer. Are you okay? So this is a better answer. I know you can get the value of K by using the highest point of the turning point. Because this question happened to be the coordinate of the turning point is, the y coordinate is 4. Okay, any more question? Practice 1, question 2. Okay, the graph is, okay, may I know what is your problem? The graph go like that. Here is your 1. Okay, now, did you find the coordinates of the turning point? Is it exactly 2? Is that the coordinates of the turning point? Yeah. So why? So what is the problem with you have for part C? Yeah, for the sum of all the rectangle, why? May I know why? I just want to know why. So the first rectangle you are using x equal to 2. The second rectangle, you also must use x equal to 2. You cannot use x equal to 3 because you are talking about more. If you are using x equal to 3, it will be less. Then the third rectangle, you use x equal to 3. Then the fourth rectangle, you are wrong. You are supposed to use x equal to 4. That is how the rectangle going to go. Your fourth rectangle is wrong. You are supposed to take this height, not the one from 3. So this is your first rectangle. This is your second rectangle. This is your third rectangle. And this is your fourth rectangle. First rectangle, you take this point, 2y2, y1, 2. The second rectangle also take the same point. The third rectangle, you use y1, 3. That's it. Hello? Okay. Do you see I make an assumption? You're talking about question 3. When you look at my question, did you see that I make an assumption? I assume. Okay, energy is enough to be used until 773 will be 73 times 60, 6, 7, 42, around 45, 7:45 a.m., correct? That means the consumption from 7:45, before 7:45 is from the next day. Is from the next day. So for this particular day, the energy that I use is from here. Start from the time when it generates. So I make a conclusion that it is enough. If you don't make this assumption, you can just state that from 0 to 24 GT dt. You count the value. Then you integrate from 7.73 to 19.07. Then the function is ft. You get an answer. Okay, this answer I call it A, this answer I call it B. You find that A is greater than B. So you make a conclusion. Therefore, there's not enough energy to be used for the day because the energy generated is less than the total energy consumed for the day. You see the way I do and the way you do. So for this question, there is no right or wrong. Are you clear? It depends on how you assume, how you argue out. Do you get me? So I won't deduct your mark because you give me this answer. You make a conclusion. The energy generated is less than the energy used, total energy used for the day. So therefore, not enough. I'm making an assumption here. Clear?